All right, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to You Don't Know Ball. Got something fun, a little bit different for you guys today. While me and Hunter are cooking up for y'all tomorrow, those risers and fallers from the combine. So while we wait in the meantime, I'm thinking today, let's just do an absolutely random, crazy, off-the-wall mock draft. Because thankfully here, this PFF mock, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slow it down. They give us sliders here so we can change it up. And I'm going to say, care for positional value. And we're going crazy. Less. Draft for needs, less. Randomness, more. Let's get right into it. Let's just have a crazy fun mock. And then also last thing, I'm going to be doing odds on this one today. I'm going to leave the evens to the computer. That way, we get where we can make picks and then we also get the randomness to unfold. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And then to start us off, you already know what I'm going to go always. I'm taking Caleb off the board. We're not going to get too random right off the bat. And then the Commanders went Drake May. Okay. And then that leaves us here at the Patriots at number 3. And, definitely a lot of ways I could go about it. Let me take a look here and think what I'm going to do. All right, I was looking for a team that was actually going to be interested in trading for the pick. I don't know what's going on in this simulator. I think it's because we got the sliders adjusted. Literally nobody's interested. So I'm going to force one here, gang. I have to. But I think it's logical. I think this is one that makes sense. And again, I don't want to be picking here number 3. I'm taking my hands off this one. I don't like where we're at here for the Patriots. And then now that we're the Raiders, we switched up a little bit. I like where we're at now more. I think I had a little bit of a vision in place. Since we're getting crazy on this mock. I'm saying, I know AP and his guy, Jaden Daniels. Let's bring the connection back. Jaden said if he gets that call from AP on draft day, he's going to be going ballistic. Well, in this simulation, Jaden, you're going ballistic. And the Cardinals went with Malik Neighbors at number 4. So nothing too crazy yet. And that means the Chargers. I'm hearing, Chargers fans, I know one personally. He's been saying to me, if Marv's here at number 5, you got to go Marv at number 5. But then I'm saying, Joe Alt's right here. You also, I would love to go the Joe Alt route. But I've been going the Joe Alt route. We're getting crazy. Also, you're getting a generational receiver prospect. Come on now, guys. Marv to the Chargers with Justin Herbert, we're talking about an explosive duo. How could I pass up on it, right? And the Giants at number 6 with Rome Odunze. So then I don't even have to think about this one, guys. I'm saying we're going Joe Alt to the Titans. Fantastic value. Again, not the prettiest thing in the world when you're going O-line early, but real ones know. This is how you win. You got to build those trenches. Joe Alt to the Titans, you got to love it. All right, pick number 8, the Falcons. Definitely the first ones to shock us here. Take Cooper DeJean off the board at pick 8, which leaves us with a lot of options at pick 9. All right, I'm not liking the value we got here for the Bears right now. I think we can keep bolstering, getting more and more value later, get more picks, and pick where we're happier here at 18. I said we got a 67% chance here to take a haul from the Bengals. Let's see how it goes. Hey, trade accepted. So we ain't got to worry about it. We're about to resume the draft, and we got the Bears back on the clock later. And crazy enough, so the Bengals went with Latu. That's why I was going to give him the chance to take their boy Brock Bowers. And then the Jets going with Brock Bowers. Aaron Rodgers, ecstatic, but also concerned at the same time. Man, oh man, the Jets taking definitely a wild shot right there with Brock at number 10. All right, guys, we got to get wild. So I'm looking over the board, and I'm looking at the value, and again, if you're the Vikings, right? Like, we need that QB. The value on the board, right? Where do we go? I'm saying we're taking the highest upside off the board next. J.J. McCarthy, in this simulation, you are a Viking. And I don't know if Vikings fans, maybe I don't know how I feel about it right now, but I think if this were to happen in the real draft, and, obviously, I want to see J.J. have some time to sit, however that'll work. I don't know if the Vikings are the best destination for that, but you're the Vikings, you need a quarterback. Got to find a way to make it work. JJ, you're a Viking. And then the Broncos went Dallas Turner, surprisingly. So then now we got the Patriots back on the clock here after our trade down at 13. All right, after really thinking this one over, took a long look at the board, and yeah, we could have gone the QB route. Not happy with the value on that. We could go the tackle route. We desperately need an O-line. We could go the D-line route. We could go DB route. I think we're going to land on the O-line route because, again, Jared Mayo said, look, we're definitely trying to get the QB situation figured out. And again, I think they're going to. But the way the board fell to them right now, I don't know if you're addressing it right here. I think we're going to go still affecting the QB. We need to get that line shirt up. So we're going to take Talise Fuag off the board right here. A guy we're real confident in. Lock it in at pick 13. So the Saints just took Jatavion Sanders off the board at pick 14. Let me tell you guys, I'm shocked and a bit distraught as a Saints fan myself. However, thankfully, this is just a mock. Also, I'm a Jatavion Sanders fan, let me be clear. But at 14, Lord. But this is what we did this mock for, guys. This is what we did this mock for, is to get crazy results. That right there is a crazy result. All right, after looking over the board, really thinking about what we want to do here for the Colts, I'm thinking we're going to go a little bit of a different route than maybe a lot of people go with this pick. I'm saying, man, let's get Byron Murphy in the building. Already on a good D-line unit, rotate guys a little bit. Byron Young just come in here and absolutely wreck things in your nickel packages, dime packages. I mean, if you're the Colts, I think you'd love this. Get Byron Murphy in here, super high upside here at pick 15. Gotta love it if you're a Colts fan. Okay, so Ladd off the board at pick 16. Again, just another crazy pick. The computer's definitely starting to kick in on those sliders. And then for the Jags at pick 17, I think I've made this pick a few other times in a few other mocks. But again, he fell to me this way. And the way I view the Jags right now, you just desperately got to shore up that O-line, that interior specifically. We got to protect T-Law, Trevor Lawrence, man. I think it's simple to me. We got to go Jackson Powers-Johnson. And then we're back on the clock again with one of our picks here that was earlier, the Bears. So let's see what we're going to do. And see, this is why we made the move we made. Again, I don't think he's going to be sitting here in the real draft. But we made the move we made because we thought we'd get better value down the board, get a haul. It's exactly what we did, Bears fans. And here at pick 18, you still got Jared Verse on the board. Me personally, I don't have to think about this one too much. We're taking Jared Verse off the board right here at pick 18. And then if we're the Rams, I think we could go so many routes here at pick 19. But I think the route I'm most comfortable going is taking Olu Fashanu off the board right here. Again, pure pass protector. Still got work to do in the run game, but super high upside guy. Surprising again. Normally, I don't think he's going to fall this far in the real draft, but getting him here at pick 19, you got to love it. We'll take him. All right, pick 20, the Steelers. Definitely getting crazy. But again, also after that combine, I think we might see Chop going earlier than initially we expected. Chop at pick 20, though. Surprising. Crazy. And then the Dolphins right here at pick 21. Looked over the board. I could really definitely go a lot of directions with this one. This one is not easy because there's a lot of different guys I would like to see on the Dolphins right here at pick 21. But I think assessing value and what's the best case scenario, I think we're going to go Troy Fautanu. Because again, with the Dolphins, and here's my reasoning, right? Teron Armstead getting older. We don't know how much longer he has left. So say we're going to play him on the interior right away because we need immediate help on that interior. But if we decide, hey, Troy may be better on the outside once Teron retires, or you can go replace him there and then we find help on the inside later. You can kind of go about this in a few different ways. So you give yourself some leverage, give yourself some options. And I think because that's why I like Troy right here. So we're going to lock him in right here at pick 21 to the Dolphins. And then pick 22, the Eagles definitely got crazy. Maybe Eagles fans feeling kind of similar to how I felt earlier for the Saints pick here, Jatavion Sanders at pick 14. A little bit of a crazy reach here on Jaden Hicks. But we move on because we're on the clock here at pick 23 with the Texans. And then for the Texans, this might not be biggest positional need in the world, however you want to look at it. But me personally, I think that they still really need O-line. And you really want to get a guy you can have for a long time around C.J. Stroud. And the guy I'm liking on the board here a lot is we're going to take J.C. Latham off the board right here at pick 23. You got to love it if you're the Texans. Whether you want to, sit him for a year, another year for George Fant, and then kick him in. Whatever. I think you play him right away. But however you want to play him. Point is, you can develop him, play him right away, and you're getting fantastic value. And you know me, I'm always going to say I'm trenches early. I'm sorry, call it for what it is. I'm always going to be trenches early when it's my pick most of the time. And if it's a good value, so yeah, if you're the Texans, and especially when you got the quarterback already in place, you got to go trenches. J.C. Latham right here at pick 23. And then Xavier Worthy, pick 24 to the Cowboys. That's definitely a bombshell on this mock. But I love it too. But if you're a Cowboys fan, it's probably one of those ones where you're definitely polarized on this one. But I think, again, I like to see Xavier Worthy going earlier in these mocks. And that's definitely an interesting little landing spot for him at pick 24 to the Cowboys. And then pick 25 to the Packers. I actually don't have to think about this one too much. I think this is probably one of the hot spots he's going to land on a lot of mocks. I'm sorry, maybe not my most creative pick, but I love Tyler Nubin to the Packers. You really need a safety. You're getting a really good looking one, especially after the combine. Fluid mover. If you're a Packers fan, again, not the flashiest pick in the world, but you're really happy with this one once you see him out there on that field. Then the Bucks going Roman Wilson at 26, Terrion Arnold at 27, and then Kieran Amagaji at 28. Definitely a crazy little trio. I think Terrion fits that value more. Roman and Kieran, though, definitely going earlier than projected. Again, that's why we love this box. Has been a lot of fun, man. I love the sliders mock. And then for the Lions at 29, the way the board fell, man. Nate Wiggins, you fell a little bit. I'm sorry about it. The injury at the combine maybe supports a little bit. But that 40 time, what he put on tape, the instincts. Lions, you are getting a good one here at pick 29 as long as he can stay healthy, which I think he'll be able to. And man, he fell. But Lions fans, if it were to go like this, you guys lucked out. And then the Ravens taking my boy Ricky Pearsall. See, again, this might seem like more of a reach, and yeah, it's more random in these mocks. But again, if it were to go this way in real life and the Ravens were to take Ricky, would not be crazy reach to me. I love Ricky. I think you're getting great value. I love seeing on this mock, though. And then if we're the Niners here, again, truly not the biggest positional value in the world. But it's the Ambry Thomas replacement. Not that Ambry's been playing bad ball, but you're definitely getting yourself, I believe, an improvement here. Then you're getting three really good corners you have across the board. Shoring up that DB room. And man, oh man, I can't let him fall any further. Quinyon Mitchell, we're locking you in right here, pick 31. And the Chiefs closing us out here. Let's see who they went with, because we can't see till this. Moment of truth here. Took Troy Franklin. Interesting, because after that combine, I think they might go a different route. But that's why the randomness mock, the fun mock, I think we take a look here. We got some crazy ones. What stands out the most to us? We got the Cooper to Gene going early. The Bengals passing on Brock Bowers, but I get it. Lots right there. The Jets going Brock Bowers. Jatavion Sanders was crazy. Ladd McConkey was crazy. Chop, I like it. I mean, it's earlier, but I like, especially after the combine, I like Chop right here. Jaden Hicks was crazy. Xavier Worthy too. Xavier Worthy, bad. I love that one over there to the Cowboys. Yeah, the Bucs with the Roman Wilson. Kieran Amagashi to the Bills is definitely something crazy. And then I loved Ricky. Close out with Troy. Man, this mock was so much fun. Appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, drop a like, drop a sub. We got daily content coming for y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day.